guys, welcome back to Delusional Diaries Podcast. I'm Halley.
And I'm Jaz. Guys, whenever I have a skincare ad, I'm always like, I have sensitive skin. People are always like, bullshit, because I have glowing, perfect skin most of the time. But I got a new product in PR that I've seen a bunch of people use, so I tried it. My skin does not like it. And
You're theorizing that it's this product.
No, it has to. I went through like it has to be this product. When this started happening on my face, it has to be this product.
Okay.
And I'm not going to shit on this product because people love it. It's like good for them.
I tried it once, the product that you're talking about.
Yeah, I've seen people use it in their daily routines. It seems fine. But again, I have sensitive skin to certain things. Not sure what it is in this product that's not agreeing with me. But I woke up this morning, I was like, this is not my face.
It's not even that bad, but
it's getting better throughout the day. I will say that. But like this morning, I was like, this is not my truth.
Did you apply it this morning?
No, I put it on last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I woke up and I was like, I'm in pain. And like my face has been in pain all day.
Yeah, you have some like redness for sure. But
yeah, and it's just like, I hate it here. But my point is, I only post the products that work for me and that I like.
Yeah.
Like, you haters.
I know. I mean, fair.
I'm also on like a day 2 of a hangover, and I'm just like not doing very well.
It's a Monday.
Okay, well, like I went out Saturday and I was so sick all day yesterday
that it didn't even count. Today's like the real hangover.
Like today's my anxiety day. Yesterday was like my puking day. I was just so unwell.
Yeah. I can't believe
I will say this. There's something in the air at Danielle Carolyn's birthday parties that just really get to me.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever left one even kind of blacked out.
Like if you give me an open bar with people that I like love, I'm like, let's do this thing.
Yeah, and you did.
And I did that thing.
Period.
So shout out to her for knowing how to throw a party. Kevin literally said I thought there was an exorcism happening in our bedroom because I was laying in bed while also puking. That was a hard day for me yesterday.
I can't believe you said, I mean, I barely spoke to you yesterday, and that's like pretty rare. I feel like you usually call a lot when you're hungover, and you really didn't. Like, I didn't hear from you for most of the day, and you said it was top bad hangovers ever.
No, it was.
Like, it's crazy because I feel like I've witnessed you in so many of them, so it's hard for me to picture this one being like.
Oh no, Kevin was like, I was really scared for you. Like I was frightened. Like he's like, I always make noises when I puke. I'm like a very loud puker. He's like, this was an extra scary time. He said it was worse than Vegas.
Wow.
And then when I had to like extend my ticket in Vegas, it was worse than that.
Wow.
Yeah. Like that yesterday, I was lying in bed, like shaking, so afraid. And I was just like, I think I understand why people stop drinking.
Yeah.
Like people will be like, I don't have a problem. I just like wasn't loving drinking anymore. I'm like, I think I kind of, for that moment in time, I got that.
You always say that. Everybody says
I'm
that.
not going to stop drinking. Don't get me wrong. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm just saying I could see how someone could have an experience and then decide, no, this is not worth it to me anymore.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, how much fun I'm having in the moment, I still cherish that over my day of puking.
Yeah. No, I get that.
And it's not every time. It's really not.
No.
But also, I'm not fucking pregnant. I was leaning into my food baby.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I've had some, like, I get really scarred when I get a puking kind of hangover or whatever because I don't get those as often. Like you like kind of could.
It's hit or miss.
No, it is. It's random when it comes out, like whatever, but you have them a lot more frequently where you're just like more sensitive to alcohol, I feel like, but like hangover wise.
Yeah.
But I like don't really get like I usually like if I knew I was going out and I was going to be puking, like you can handle it and you just have a higher pain tolerance genuinely.
I'm just so strong.
You are so strong. But like I get really scarred. Like I really can't. I don't puke easily. So like when I do, it's very scarring for me. And so I personally like just if I knew like when I going out, like I'm probably going to be potentially puking tomorrow. Like I simply wouldn't because I can't physically handle that. So when it comes on randomly, it just sucks so bad. Like if I just like do get like too drunk where it's like I take it to another level and I'm puking, it happens only a very, very, very few times a year. Like I would say like a puking hangover for me is like less than 3 times a year, but I have them. And it is traumatic where I'm like, whoa, like I can't drink for like a minute. Like I can't do one of those like people that like are able, you are too like able to puke and then like you're able to still go out the following night or like whatever.
I think the bulimia built me.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. I'm not bulimic anymore, like, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, I think, like, when I was in that phase of life, it made me very comfortable with puke.
Okay.
And also, like, I'm also a nauseous person in general, so
Yeah.
I'll puke just random. I'll get a migraine and I'll puke. I think I'm just, like, I'm a puker
You are.
at my core.
You have a great like gag reflex, I guess. I don't know. But not in some ways. Yeah. But like I'm saying, like I can't make myself like genuinely like even pulling trig. I have to be like already. You would be projectile vomiting what I have to do to just pull trig to get vomit to come out. Like it is really really hard for me. Like I'm not even saying like in a gag reflex way. Like I like can gag.
No, you brush your teeth and you gag. Like it's not that.
Like
it's just a puke thing.
It's a puke thing.
It's like how you can't burp.
It's really hard. Yeah, I can't get stuff to come back up. I don't know. And like, don't get me wrong, I don't want, but it would be nice sometimes because sometimes you're like, okay, I know I'd feel better once I
got it out of me.
And so I do need that. Yeah, I don't know. But granted, obviously, I on the flip side am not drinking at the moment. And I didn't drink that when we went out to Danielle's, so I was dead sober. But I still had a good time. Like I had actually a really good time. It was a very fun party.
I think it was a very fun party.
You definitely had fun.
I'm sure I did.
No, I honestly had a lot of fun. I feel like also another girl there like came up and she was like, oh, like so glad to see you out of the hospital, whatever. And then I was like, yeah, like I'm not drinking though, like whatever. And she's like, oh, I'm not drinking right now either. And I was like, oh, and I talked to her for a while and I like made me feel good. I was like, okay, period.
That's fun.
But yeah.
Anyway. You were out late.
Yeah, I ended up going to the freaking we're like we went to dinner.
We went to dinner
at BondST. You had 3 espresso martinis, which I think just really set you up for a not great experience. Like you're like saying Danielle's birthday is what did it to you, but I think that
it was definitely.
And like
I started off in a rough spot.
Everyone also wanted to like Kevin's like you had 2 espresso martinis, and then Kevin's like, all right, we're just gonna get the check. You go, no, I'm thirsty, and then you're like, I need another drink. And
I recall this part. Like,
no, I know, but Kevin's like, we're going to an open bar. Like, just get one there, and you're like, no, I need another before we get the check.
I was sleepy originally.
Yeah.
And I will say I didn't feel the drinks yet. Once we were in the Uber, I started to feel those drinks. Like they didn't kick in yet. They were just delayed.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why I felt the need to order a third. At the end of the day, it's again not my fault. It's the timing of.
We had a really rough experience with dinner as a whole because like you left all your makeup in.
This is awful.
The Hamptons.
Awful. I'm like about to get ready and like about to have a night with my friends. Bitch, you have no makeup. So I'm like, fuck. I'm like in a rush already. And then I rush to go to CVS to like just grab some stuff to just like get a face on. They're closed. I go all the way there and they're closed. And then I'm like desperate. Like we had to leave in like 10 minutes. I'm like, I guess I'll just use a lot of Hallie's bronzing drops with her makeup, and I did.
And you know, I look good.
I was good.
But yeah, so we like, and also like I was obviously ready, so I was kind of like, okay, like our reservation was at 8 p.m. and like we were going to BondST, and they have like a really crazy cancellation policy. So I was like, we're not like it was gonna be like I think it was $125 a person if you did not show up. I'm not kidding.
Really?
So I was like, we're not missing this fucking reservation, like whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna at least go to like talk to the host, like whatever. I knew you're gonna be a little bit late, but we end up, you guys, like Reed and I leave like within the right amount of time to get there. I
left you a couple minutes after you.
You did, yeah. But I'm saying like I called an Uber and it literally, I don't know what the fuck was in the air on this Saturday night. I mean, I know it was like a busy time.
It was like you were trying to leave the Eras tour
at
MetLife.
It literally like I couldn't get an Uber to come, and like Reed's calling one, I'm calling one. We're standing there trying to get a taxi. There's 0 open cabs. I'm like, oh my God. Like I would have just like taken the subway or something, but I wasn't
every street
expecting that. Yeah. So and then the traffic was just usually it's a fucking 8-minute Uber there, and it took forever to get there. It was so bad. So we missed the grace period and everything too. So then they're kind of like trying to get us sat. You were still delayed, and they were like, we can't sit you till your party's here. It was this whole thing. So we finally like whatever. We didn't end up sitting till like 8:45, even though our reservation was actually at 8 o'clock. But it ended up being fine. We got some food. It was really good. And then we left and went to Danielle's birthday. And we were there for like a good couple of hours, maybe like 2-3 hours. Really fun. All of her friends were there, just chatted.
Lots to catch up.
Yeah. And then I was planning on just kind of going home. At this point, it's like probably like 12:30. And I'm like, all right, that was fun. I had a good time. But obviously, like I'm standing here sober. I wasn't tired or anything. I was just kind of like, okay, like I could be done, right? Like whatever. And like, when I was talking to like we were with like Bridget and Danielle and some of the girls, everyone's like, "No, I'm going home. Like we have like Tracy in the morning. Like we're going home." So I'm like, "Cool. Like I'm gonna go home too, no problem." But then all the boys wanted to go to the club, all the boyfriends and everything. And so Reed's like, "Oh, I could go home with you." I'm like, "You can go to the club with them. Like have fun." So I literally had called an Uber. It's to my apartment. I'm ready to go home. And then I see all the girls like getting convinced by the boyfriends to go, and they're all like, "Oh my God, fine, like we'll go." So then I'm kind of like, "Oh, well, I'm not gonna go home if I don't want to have FOMO, even though like, what am I really missing at this fucking club?" But I end up being like, "Fine, I'll change my address of the Uber," and like we all go. And then you jump in my Uber, we drive there. We're like 2 blocks away, and you're just like, you were asleep, and then you're like, "Get out of the car, Kevin." And I'm like, "What?" We're literally moving. And you're like, "Get out of the car."
I was like, no, we've arrived. We're at, we're
That's
at
what
the
you said.
destination.
And you had me convinced. I'm like believing you. I'm like, "Are we?" Like, I'm like looking around like it's over there, I think.
One thing I mean, I will gaslight.
Yeah. So you just open the door and you guys jump out, and Reed's like, "Don't get out of the car." And I'm like, "Okay." So then you close the door, you're laying on a telephone pole. And
You're making me sound insane.
no, you were just like having fun. And we
I
weren't
had my husband to take care of me.
and we
Like,
weren't
what
with
else did I
anybody
need?
else. Like it's not like it was embarrassing or anything. So then anyway, I'm just like driving away like with you in the rear view. I'm like, all right, I hope
I
she's
just want to
okay.
preface this with like, I'm getting this out of my system so I can get pregnant.
Yeah, and it's fine. You're young.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I know I'm like almost 29. I'm gonna get some shit. People are gonna be mean to me. I know that. I'm just saying, like,
There's 35.
I'm gonna have to go a year without alcohol. Let me live. Sorry, continue. Just really had to get that out of my system.
I just realized my boot was unzipped. Anyway, no, so like also like again, like this would be so it's just funny when you're like obviously not drinking and then you observe like all these people that are drinking, and it's just funny because like I probably wouldn't even remember that happened if
Yeah.
if I was also drinking, you know what I'm saying? But anyway,
I'm also drinking for two. If you think about it,
so true.
because like you can't drink, so like I'm just like
You were catching up.
I had the team on my back.
Yes, you did. But yeah, and then I like, I was like, Kevin's like, "We'll meet you there." And I'm like, "You're not meeting us there," but period. And then, we end up going, our friends like got a table. So we go to Jean's, and we like, we just had a table and we had a good time. And some of our other friends were actually also there at like a table across. So it was fun. We ended up staying till like 3 in the freaking morning. I was like, "Oh my God, why am I here?" They did bring us cookies at Jean's because
This is the part that I have FOMO about.
they said it was Bridget's birthday, which is hilarious. They told only Bridget's birthday, even though Danielle's standing right next to her and they're clearly identical twins. But they're like, it's Bridget's birthday. So then they brought like a bunch of cookies and stuff. And I got a bite of the cookie. It was really good. They're like giant, really good cookies. That was
My dream date.
it was really good, honestly. And if they would have made your hangover worse, like
No,
the
I
sugar.
would have had stuff in my system.
I don't know. But it was really good. And then yeah, everyone was just like having fun. And then I finally was like, I stayed longer than everyone else because then our friends at the other table were like, "Come over here," after everyone from our
Yeah.
table was leaving. So then I was just like, okay. And I like said hi to everybody for a minute and stuff. I saw like Graydon and Hallie. Yeah. And it was really fun. And then I went to bed, and I will say, like, I woke up the next day. I've been like, since I started this sickness like months ago, I'm really on the come up, I think. But obviously I haven't been drinking for a long time. And but I will say I pretty much gotten like, which is rare because like typically I feel like, I was going out on a Friday or like whatever and not getting as much sleep. But like truly I've gotten like probably at least 8 hours of sleep every single night for,
You also go to bed early.
yes, I do. But I mean, in the hospital, I guess I wasn't because I was just like being woken up weirdly and stuff for like getting poked and prodded every 2 seconds. But I've gotten like really good sleep. So then this was the first night I have to, this is super annoying, but I'm on like a super high steroid. Still I'm tapering off of it, but I have to wake up like very like I'm on it just because I don't want to fuck anything up. So like you have to take it very consistently every 12 hours. And so even though I wanted to sleep in, I did have to wake up, and I have to like basically start my day because I have to eat with it too. So I had to get up at like 7:30 a.m. even though I didn't want to. So I really did not get a lot of sleep that night or whatever, because I went to bed at like 3 and woke up at 7:30. And I will say I felt it so heavy. Like that whole day I felt hungover. Obviously
You
not
felt like you had a fog.
like I
You know
felt
what?
like
Hallie, pain is pain.
pain is pain.
Mhm.
I felt like a literal whole day. I was like, oh my God. Like I was like, I feel hungover right now just from like being tired. And I felt like so groggy and just like, oh my God. And I literally went to bed last night. I literally laid myself in bed at like 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. And I like was passed out by like 9:30. Like
Yeah.
I was done. But I feel better and refreshed today now that
I'm so glad.
yeah.
One of us has to be.
Yeah. Um, I also, yeah, today I lowered my prednisone dose that I'm tapering off of
Sick.
to the low to back to pre-hospital prednisone. So I was still having some side effects of that with like I have this like whole chest issue that I won't bore you guys with. I've got it pretty much under control with like how to manage it until I'm off this prednisone, but I'm really not loving it. But we're getting there hopefully slowly but surely this week. I'll be on the 40 milligrams and then I can get down to 30, which is the lowest I've ever been on the prednisone. And I'm really,
Thank God.
yeah, it's been way too long on this fucking prednisone. So I'm really excited to keep going down on it, hopefully. And I'm getting my next round of my IV
Yeah.
medication this week. So hopefully we're really
It's
keeping
all sunny side up from here.
I really hope so. Feeling optimistic about it. So still feeling pretty good. Except today I have a really weird, very bad tension headache. I don't know why. It literally feels like when you have a slick back ponytail and your like temples hurt so bad. It feels like that times like 5. And it's only just right there. And I've taken I'm sorry, I have not taken ibuprofen. You cannot take that with ulcerative colitis. Acetaminophen, that one. And like I've taken that today. I've like really tried. I thought maybe I was dehydrated. I drank like a water boy. Nothing's doing it for me. I don't know what this headache is from. It's not fun though. I'm not loving it. But yeah. Also, I went out Friday night with my friends to where were you Friday? You were at your house.
Yeah.
We went out to just with Maddie and Jesse, our couple friend, and we went to dinner with them. And then after they Reed's like obsessed with this place that is 25 and up. And I've never been able to go there because I'm not 25, even though the first time I'm going there, I'm also not drinking. And it's a drinking place, but whatever. This, you guys,
Now she's 25.
yes, I'm 25 now. So this is like the first time I can go. And he's like really wanted to show me it. He's like, it's the coolest place ever. Anyway, you guys, I had such a bad experience. Like it really pissed me off and irked me. I'm like, now I get why people were mad at us when they said being sober is boring. Cause like, fuck you. This is like literally how I felt. Like whatever. Like I'm fully on everybody's side now. Not that I already kind of was, but basically we went to this place and we sit down at like this table. Like it is really not busy in there. It is not busy at all. And like there are so many open tables, okay? We sit, a waiter comes over and is like, what can I get everybody to drink? And this is like a place that serves like a lot of like, what's the scotch and whiskey and all the like dark drinks like that. Like that's what they specialize in. Anyway, so they're like, what can we get you guys? And, you know, Reed's like flipping through, deciding what glass he wants and stuff. And like Reed's ordering like relative, not like expensive glasses. Like these glasses are like $35, like for a little fucking tiny pour of whatever, like whatever. So I'm with obviously 3 other people and all 3 people order a drink. And then it gets to me and I'm like, oh, I'll just do a water, please. The waiter looks at me like so rude. And he's like, we have a minimum here. And I'm like, okay. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, what am I supposed to do? Order a drink? Like, I'm not allowed to sit here because 3 other people are ordering. Like, I promise you, what's the minimum? Because I promise you they've already reached it with how much they've spent just on these single glasses. But I'm just like, oh, okay. And Reed's like, just trying to not be confrontational or anything. So he's like, it's fine. I'll get another one and like cover hers. Like, whatever. And the guy's like, okay. Like, just like not really having it. But anyway, so walks away, comes back, brings everybody their alcohol, does not bring me a water. Again, I'm having like a little bit of like a chest issue where I like need some water, okay? So I'm like, this is annoying that he just purposely didn't bring me a water. Like it was very clearly intentional. So Reed's like, it's fine. I'm going to just walk up to the bar. I'll get you a water. So Reed walks up to the bar. He says, hey, can I please order a water? The guy looks at him and goes, it's like they're all like fucking Secret Service agents talking about this goddamn water. They're like, he goes, someone's already bringing the water from the back, so I can't give you a water. Like, you can't pour me a water right sitting here right now. What if it was also for Reed? What if we wanted 2 waters? Like, the fuck? So Reed's like, okay. So Reed goes to sex, sits down. My water never comes. The waiter comes back over. He's like, can I get you guys a second glass? I go, I would like my water, please. He looks at me. He goes, well, I was waiting for you to order a drink. I'm like, I just popped off. Like, I did not give a fuck. I was like, I was in the
This is your
hospital.
prednisone rage.
It was. I was like, I was in the hospital. Like, I would love to order a drink. You think I want to be sitting here not being able to drink? I don't understand why you can't bring me a water. My boyfriend already said he'll order another drink. We're going to reach the minimum. You're going to be fucking fine. I didn't say fucking. But I did pop off on him because I'm like, this is ridiculous. And he's like, okay, like whatever. Finally, like literally 15 minutes later, he brings me a fucking water. And then he's like, what do you order your next drink now? Like making Reed reach this minimum, this stupid fucking minimum. And I'm like, that doesn't exist. I know it doesn't exist. You do not have a minimum. This is not a true statement. Like, I understand minimums when restaurants are like, if you want to like sit at a table and like it's during a dinner time and they're like, you have to order food. You can't just sit here and take up a table and have drinks. Right. But no, like, there is no minimum. We're at a fucking bar with tables. Like, you're fine. So it's just like so ridiculous. And I was just like, you had a terrible experience here. And like the wait staff was so rude, like literally. I like really never, I don't really give a fuck about service most of the time. I'm just like, whatever. But it was so intentional and weird to withhold this fucking water from me. And I still am thinking about it. And I'm just like so angry at them. And I will never go back to that place.
No, it really like struck a chord with you.
It really did. I really don't get triggered by much like customer service stuff. Like I would really never like whatever, but it is like you get passionate about stuff and I'm just like, I don't really give a fuck. I gave a fuck. And like, I was really mad about this water experience. And like that guy, I want to punch him in the fucking face.
Period.
Yeah. Anyway.
My bitching hour. It's not really bitching hour. I have nothing to bitch about in particular, but I was looking on the podcast page, like from my account on TikTok, and I'm like, this is so weird. Like when it always says like 36 comments or something like that. Then I click on it and there's like 4 comments. I'm like, this is so weird. Like something must be broken. Like, why can I not see these? And I always call you about it, like trying to figure out what this is. I logged on the podcast account the other day on with my other phone in my other hand, like on my account. I realized I have everyone blocked. Because I love the block button. If you were even slightly mean to me or like make me upset, I've become so comfortable protecting my peace and like removing things that like give me anxiety or like being upset. I'm just like block, 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 block all day long. And I realized most people I have blocked. And the people in the comments I was seeing on the podcast account like, explaining why I have them blocked. I'm like, these are all valid reasons. You're all mean.
Wait, I'm crying. That's really funny.
Like someone literally said, Jaz blocked me because I asked her why she didn't have black bridesmaids. Mind you, I had 2 black bridesmaids. That was just a dumbass fucking question. It's like, yeah, I fucking blocked you my fucking wedding day. Yes, I took the time to do that because you were pissing me off.
Yeah.
Like, that was a valid block. Yeah. Like,
honestly, real.
no shit.
That's so
but yeah, I think that it's made me much happier because I used to be so afraid to block someone because I was always afraid that it would like turn them making like more accounts. Like sometimes it does.
Yeah.
But I just didn't like want to give attention to things by like going out of my way to block people. But then I was like, I feel much better when like you can't see my stuff.
No, 100%.
And if you want to go out of your way and make 7 more accounts, I will just continue to block you.
Yeah.
But like that says more about you than me taking 2 seconds to block.
Yeah.
But it brings me joy.
I'm glad. I'm really glad you've gotten to that place.
Yeah, because I used to be really afraid of it.
Yeah. I think you also get like you get like pressed about like whatever. So it's like, yeah, you should block them because you don't want to keep seeing that stuff on your page. Like
it's just it's negativity and it gives me anxiety and it's not good for my mental. So I'm just like, no, thank you.
Yeah. That's so fair.
Another positive thing that's happening in my life currently, and this is just so fucking random. I got these underwear in PR. They're from Solid and Striped. And they're like what I would consider granny panties. But I've really fallen in love with them. And now I hate the rest of my underwear.
Okay. Like not into thongs anymore?
No, I think 29, I'm aging out of thongs. I'm not even kidding. I'm just like every day I ordered like 12 pairs of these underwear. They're so comfortable.
Okay.
I'm a happier person with these on my body.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like I usually do the thong.
No, I have. And that's my everyday thing. But I'm telling you, I got these and I'm just like, I don't reach for those anymore. I only want these kinds of underwear.
I get that.
I don't know what's changed me. I'm just like, I just prefer these. I normally would just wear this on my period in general, but like, just like, because I just like feel like, But now I'm just like, these are my new everyday panty.
Okay. I have no in between with an underwear. I'm either a thong, like a very thin thong, a hanky panky.
You love your hanky panky.
I do. They're very comfortable. Or I am a boy short. Like Have some from Aerie, actually, and they're really they're like, just like a really thin material or whatever, and they're a full boy short, like a little booty short. Like I could practically wear them as a pant. Like,
Okay.
I mean, not really.
Yeah.
Like they're extremely short, but they're like a full whatever. I don't like a like classic like what you're describing, a granny panty
Yeah.
cut. That I can't do. I'm like in between. I also feel like honestly, I like the boy short because if you're gonna
I
have
like
a
the Skims boy shorts.
yeah,
Those
like
those
that's
I
what
also like will
these
go
are
in
the like
between.
the airy ones that I have are like the exact same, like whatever. But I like those because I don't feel like you get an underwear line. Like a granny panty, I do feel like cuts across your butt a little bit where you do get those lines sometimes with the
I
boy
think
short.
that I've been okay with these so much in this season of life because I've gotten fatter and I don't wear tight clothing anymore.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't wear like it was like a fucking bodycon dress, but I'm saying
No,
like
but I'm just saying,
even in a jean, sometimes I feel like sometimes you can see like a little bit of a line.
in my old jeans that were tight, yes, and
Okay.
my newfound baggy
Okay.
extra 30 size jeans because I've gained weight that are literally larger than Kevin's. Yeah, I can get away with it.
Okay, period. I don't know. I'm just
I'm
saying
super comfortable in my body though, clearly.
I'm just saying the boy short like makes
No, I
me
also love those.
yeah. It just I feel like you don't get a line because it's like all the way down and it's flat,
Yeah.
so you can't really see where it like hits or whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, fair. Like on the flip side of that, guys, I don't have an eating disorder.
Oh, yeah.
I've
You've
been
been getting
getting
a
a
lot of
lot of
shit.
really mean comments. I've been just like I was trying to respond to something. I'm like, I'm just gonna block people, like
Yeah, it's better
whatever.
for it.
Obviously, like I am aware that I have lost a lot of weight and it's not intentional. Obviously, like that's like the number one symptom of ulcerative colitis is like losing a lot of weight because your body is working overtime fighting this inflammation. So it's burning so many calories that it like whatever, and you have a really hard time eating when you have this. So even though I'm more stable on the medication, that has been like a number one goal of mine is to be getting as many calories in as possible. Can't believe I'd ever be saying that.
But you're, like, really
I
trying.
am really trying. However, it's still hard because my digestion from being on this super high steroids still is very slowed. So it's hard for me to eat a lot because I feel really, really sick and like get bloated. So I've been trying to do like 6 meals a day that are like smaller and more spaced out. That's like definitely helped. But again, I'm having this chest issue. It's a whole thing, but we're slowly but surely getting there.
But it's, like, gonna take a lot of time. It's gonna take time.
I think I can get there like quickly
Yeah, but I'm just
depending
saying
on
people can't expect you to get out of the hospital and gain 20 pounds.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And like I just like I get it because like, also I think it's like more evident like in because I will say like I can see it in myself too, like especially on my legs. But I think a lot of that is like a huge shift in my lifestyle and whatever. It like I was at like prior to this whole situation, like I would say like really feeling good about my body, feeling really strong and like feeling really confident in like
You're
my
ripped.
muscle mass and stuff. Like I was super consistent with obviously like solid core and working out and stuff. And so I felt like I had a lot of really good muscle definition and whatnot. And then obviously through this, I just lost all of that, which muscle is also very heavy. So I think that's why also the weight seemed really significant because like I lost a lot of the muscle that I had been working on for years to build up. So I'm like, obviously, I don't like the way that I look either. I would like to get back to like looking stronger. That's like my goal. And that's what I liked on my body. So I'm like also trying to gain some weight, but then be able to get back into the gym like very consistently and stuff and be able to like actually put back on like that muscle that I lost, which sucks because like I
You were
love
grinding.
I really and I was at like such a good place with solid core and obviously like this whole situation has definitely set me back. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to drop all my springs. Like I'm be like, whatever, because I am
It's like
not
starting
like
over.
that in that first class back is going to be I did just post a solid core ad today. I have gone to solid core, whatever, but obviously just not as consistently. Um but as soon as like I'm really good to go, I will be back in that fucking solid core every single day. But
And I will be there too.
you will.
Because Hallie told me that if I go to 100 classes of solid core in 6 months, she'll buy me a Birkin.
Yeah.
Because she thinks it's that unobtainable for me, which honestly, so valid, so fair.
Yeah. You
Like,
kind of also just made that up yourself and
no,
like are telling.
no, she
Okay.
personally told me.
But
Don't lie to
period.
the people.
Yeah. But Jazz and I are gonna go to solid core together.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited. We can both be on the beginner springs.
Yeah, yeah.
That first class back too, like I'll be complaining that I'm like super sore as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just glad I'm not in a walk up anymore. 'Cause that was really tough for
Yeah,
me
I know.
after trying to get back
I
into
know.
all that.
Yeah.
Ever had this conversation? You meet someone, they say, "Hey, how are you doing?" And without thinking, you just reply, "I'm good, you?" Well, I decided when I say I'm good, I want to mean it. That's why I'm using Headspace. Headspace is the app that helps me and 100 million people with their mental health and well-being with guided meditations, mindful practices, breathing and calming exercises, and so much more. I'm reducing stress, boosting my mood, and sleeping better. I've definitely been super stressed recently because of all my health issues, so I've been loving using Headspace because it combines scientifically proven benefits of meditation and mindfulness with modern practices, and you learn from experienced meditation teachers. The app has customized, personalized approaches to help you navigate through all of life's moments, big and small. If you're a total newbie, which I personally was, or have been meditating for years, there's always content for what you're going through. Whenever I use it, it feels like it was made just for me. Feel good and mean it when you say it. For a limited time, get Headspace free for 60 days. Go to headspace.com/delusional. That's HEADSPACE.com/delusional to unlock all of Headspace free for 60 days. Headspace.com/delusional.
There's actually nothing worse than getting a UTI in the middle of the night and not having anything on hand to treat it. But Winx Health is now nationwide at Walgreens. And if you're not trying to leave your couch like me, you can get it delivered in 30 minutes on GoPuff, DoorDash, or Instacart so you can stock up. Winx Health is a sexual health brand with innovative at-home solutions, shame-free education, and answers to your TMI questions, which we get into a lot on this podcast. From morning after pills to UTI tests with integrated same-day prescription treatment to vaginal health probiotics, Winx makes the stuff that we dread dealing with actually doable. It's 100% women-owned and operated, OBGYN approved, and designed by people who have actually been there. If you have burning questions about what is going on down there, they have comprehensive sex education on their site. It's called Real Talk, and it's medically reviewed and actually fun to read. So get yours at Walgreens. You can visit hellowinx.com/delusional for 25% off. That's hellowinx.com/delusional for 25% off. Stock up on Winx sexual health essentials at your local Walgreens and get what you need. We were also talking about today how like we don't miss being single, but we miss the rush of going out and not knowing where your night's going to end up. Like just the mystery of the night.
It's
Like there were so many opportunities, like so many options of like where your night could lead to.
that's like the one thing like people are gonna like be like, I don't know, whatever. Fuck off if that's not how you feel and whatever. You can
I don't give a shit. My husband knows I love him.
Yeah. It's like there is just something that you can never get back about being single and going out. It just does hit different. And it's not about, oh, I need to meet a new guy. Like, I don't want to meet a new guy. Obviously, like, I'm super happy with Reed. That's not the point.
It's like the lore that could be built.
It's
in that
exactly. And
evening.
like, just not like, just like being like, oh my God, I could like end up at this random like guy's apartment till 5 a.m. And oh my God, his apartment's this crazy penthouse and this is so fun. And then you never
dumb
see him
shit.
again. Like, just these stories and like not knowing like the magic of like,
Where your night could lead.
exactly. And it's just kind of like when you go out, like, you know, you're going to have a fun time, but you know exactly what's going to happen and like how the night's going to end. And there's just no mystery there that you like, you really just, it's something, it's just fun. And
That's why I'm like, when people are like, I don't want to be single anymore. I'm like, you have to soak up that time.
Yeah.
Because when that time, if you meet your person tomorrow, that time is gone.
yeah,
You're not getting that time again.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy I get to look back on our year of being absolutely diabolically
Yeah.
insane together and just like letting the wind take us wherever it would take us. And like, I had that to look back on and like really appreciate that for what it was.
well,
That way I can like be really, really okay and happy with where I am currently.
sometimes when you go out too, like I feel like there was always like a mission and something you felt like you needed to do on a night out. So like you're always like, when you're single, like you're always looking around on a night out, like, oh, who
You're
am I going to
plotting.
talk to? Who's going to come up to me? Who's going to buy me a drink? Like all of this, whatever.
Or even just like taking a selfie and putting it on Instagram before you go out and like wondering if someone's going to swipe up.
Exactly.
Like,
Like give you a
The
like
mystery.
Yeah. But it's like then when you're like obviously in a relationship, like I'm just like, okay, I'm hanging, I'm talking with like my friends and like you and everything, but like I'm not looking around wondering what's happening. I'm not like whatever.
No. Before I was like clocking anything that was happening around me. Like I was so perceptive. And now I'm like, I'm in my own fucking bubble.
Yeah. And there's just like a fun to like, let's do a lap around the bar. Like
Doing a lap.
I know. Like I miss doing a lap, I will say. Just like to be like, oh, who's here? Like, is anybody
Not
like
even to act. I'm just being like, ooh, I wonder.
Yeah. And like in like you're clocking in your head, like, all right, he's kind of cute. Okay, like I could talk to him, I
I'm like,
guess.
or like making eyes
Yeah, like, is he
and
single?
deciding.
Like, giving, like, yeah. I will say, like, there's just something you can never get back about that. It
No,
is really fun. And so if you are single, truly enjoy that.
take it in.
Soak that up. You don't need to
'Cause
like,
if you lock eyes with someone at that bar that evening and that's like your person and you're done, that was the end of it.
yeah. And you can
That's all
never
I'm
go
saying.
back.
And you can love your current situation and still be like, oh wow, I'm never gonna have that again.
Yeah. I think that's valid.
Yeah.
It was fun to go out when you were single. Like it's just different. It's
It
like
hits different.
it does. And there's nothing wrong going out in a relationship.
No,
But
there's pros and cons to both. Because like right now, I can black out. Kevin will take care of me. I ain't gotta worry
yeah,
about shit. Before I could have got murdered.
100%.
Pros and cons.
No, 100%.
Same behavior.
Yeah, same behavior, different end result. 100%.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
I can't believe it was only a year.
Reed said that as well because we were talking about just like some of our lore and like whatever, and when you cracked your chin open,
Yeah.
and Reed was like, well, how long were you like I obviously we've told him that story before, but he just like truly wasn't understanding the timeline, and he was like, well, how long have you guys been friends at that point? And I was like, not long. Like we had met like maybe
few
three
months prior.
months, 3
Yeah.
months prior. We'd been friends for the summer, and then like that
This
happened or
was
whatever.
late September.
Yeah, and we met like May, June-ish is when we started being friends.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever. And he's like, I really didn't realize that. Like, I thought you guys had been friends for like whatever. And he's like, so you guys only were friends for a year before we met. Like, not even because we met May,
Yeah.
June-ish, and I met Reed the following March. So literally we were friends for like,
I just don't buy that.
I-
I'm sorry.
no.
I think something is wrong
that
in the
is
universe.
the Mandela effect. I completely
Because
agree.
There's no way we were only friends for a pregnancy.
Because I know, and we're coming up on this spring 4 years of friendship, which I thought was
You
this
said in your
past
maid of
spring.
honor
I said in my
speech.
speech, we're friends for 4 years, and it's just not true, and it's so hard for me to
And I
comprehend
didn't know that until someone commented like,
Same.
that's a lie. That's not true. I'm like, wait, what?
I know,
Because even you saying 4 at that point, that's too short.
I know.
That's not true.
I know. I thought we were friends for at least 2 years while being single or whatever, because like I just feel like so much happened. I don't know. It truly doesn't feel right, and it does not. A case that does not sit right with me.
Like
is that.
I think about all of our stories and like that time frame. Like, there's no way all that happened in that short of
I
a
know.
time.
You know, it's truly so insane. And then, yeah, because like I was realizing, like, oh my God, Reed and I are coming up on 3 years of being together, which just like that feels really long. Like in my head, I'm like,
Yeah.
we've been together for like a year and a half, and that feels really long. But our time together feels way too short. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
we've been friends for 7 years. It just
At
something
least.
is like I was also thinking like obviously because like I have never had a boyfriend or anything. Like I was never a boyfriend girl. I never had even kind of a boyfriend or a relationship or whatever. Like the closest I've ever had to a relationship was like not even really a situationship. Like I was lasting like maybe 2 dates with somebody that was
Yeah.
like that was a commitment for me. Like whatever. So I was like sitting there and I'm like, I'm now the girl that has like a 3-year long relationship. Like that's long. And I was like, that's so weird. And I just feel like because like I'm talking to all these like single girls and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, I've always had boyfriends. Now I'm like single and whatever. And I'm like, this is weird that I'm on the flip side of that. Like
Yeah.
it just felt very odd to me that I'm like a relationship girly. I'm like, oh, because like I don't know.
That's how I feel when I talk to single girls too. Because I'm like, oh, my husband. I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like a loser.
Yeah, literally. Well, I also saw this girl.
Like not literally, but like
No, but I saw this girl make a video and she was like, isn't it kind of funny? Like, I feel like having a boyfriend now is like lame and like shameful. And she was like, I feel like it used to be really cool, but now it's like you meet a girl and you're like, oh, you'd be cooler if you like didn't have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really do feel that way. Like when I meet a girl and she doesn't have a boyfriend, I am like, oh, like, yeah, that's cunt. Like, you're
Yes.
cool. Like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're on your own, like, slay girl. And then,
Like, yes, independent. You don't
Yeah.
need shit.
and then I'm like, wait, am I lame for having a boyfriend? And I'm sure all of you will be like, yeah, break up with your boyfriend. But I will say my life is way better because Reed's in it. So I don't want to break up with him.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, oh, I probably would be a little bit cooler, I guess. But also I wouldn't.
No.
No.
You're right where you need to be.
I am. Like, obviously I know that. I just think about that. I'm like, oh, I guess like it is like a little bit like on TikTok too. Like I love like all the single girl content and stuff. And
Oh,
like,
I love it. I eat it up.
I know. And so I'm like, oh, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It doesn't matter. That's fucking stupid. Like, you have a boyfriend, don't have a boyfriend, just be happy in your life. Like, obviously.
Yeah.
But
It's not that deep.
it's really not. Like,
We're just chatting.
yeah. Like, and obviously I don't like make a lot of like couples content. I mean, Reed's like in it sometimes,
Yeah.
but it was making me laugh. I didn't realize the other day I only got one clip, and like I was like back 0.5ing, and he like is like literally sitting there fixing his hair in the mirror the whole clip or whatever, and like he's just in the background, and
Just
I was
having
like,
a moment.
I can't cut this out because you're in my shot. This is the only intro to this video I have, and somebody like screenshotted him fixing his hair the whole time in the
Yeah.
video and like put it as a photo in the comments, and I'm like,
I love that feature. It's a
it
great
is
feature.
funny. But also like Reed doesn't have TikTok, so he has no idea like that he's even in the background of that video. If he saw it,
Ooh.
he'd probably be like, really? But I'm
Right.
like, sorry, dude, like there's no other option.
It goes like that sometimes.
Yeah.
My house is almost done.
Crazy.
Looks like a brand new house.
It does.
I have a kitchen. I'm so happy to have a kitchen and have cabinets. And the siding of the house is also almost done. And then the bathrooms are being done at the end of October.
Okay.
And then I'm literally done. And I'm
That's
like,
amazing.
then what will I have to live for at that point?
I feel like you can like really get into your decorating era.
What's there to decorate?
Everything.
Like what?
I don't know.
Exactly. There's no decorating to be done besides for the holidays.
Be happy that it's done and you can be settled and
People
you can
are
like live your
I think
life.
I was getting some comments and I didn't block these people. I was like, okay, you can say that. You can say it in a nice way. They're like, I feel like you should like dig deeper into why you feel the need to move all the time. Like maybe there's like a deeper underlying reason. I don't think there is. But like, I think I just like change.
I think you like having something to work towards, but I
Yeah.
think like pick something else that's not switching where you live every 2 seconds. And it's fine. Like you can obviously, I think moving for you is the right choice.
I
Like,
think it's therapeutic.
no. Well, this time. I think moving this time is the right choice. Like I definitely think you should. I feel like you will just not
It's
feel
better for me.
it'll be better. But I do think then you really do need to like be able to be
I'm not
content
gonna
with.
leave this apartment. Mark my words here, people. You heard it here first. Jaz is going to finish out this lease. Period.
I think finishing the lease is the least like that's
It's a big deal.
it is. But I'm saying like you're at okay. If you finish the lease, I'm not buying you a bargain.
Oh.
But I will be very like, wow, like okay.
That's it?
I just like don't trust that you will finish the lease.
So if you don't trust that I will do
How
it,
long
then
is
you
the lease? 1 year?
Yeah.
That's really long for you.
Yeah, I'll be almost 30. 30's not old. Just saying.
It's just crazy, yeah.
Oh my God.
We'll finally be at the age when you cried and you said,
Oh my God. No, on my birthday when I turned
26.
26, I was bawling my eyes out. I was looking at Hallie. I was like, when you turn how old I am right now, I will be 30.
because I was 22 at the time, which is crazy. So
And now we're almost there.
yeah, that is crazy. I mean, we're still like full year away.
But still.
Yeah, that is crazy. But yeah, I think,
What will you give me?
I don't know, you shouldn't need anything to finish the lease.
I know, but you think it's impossible, so I feel like I should get a reward.
I'll get you a cookie from the cookie place that you love.
Okay. I can go.
But I think that I feel like you should just, I think you love to have something to work on and like you like whatever, which is great, but I think you should put that energy and passion into something else
Like what?
Instead of moving. Your board game.
Yeah. It's gonna come at some point. No, here's the thing. I am making a board game. I have been making this board game for a very long time. But here's the thing.
You said it was gonna launch like last Christmas.
I got engaged. I got engaged. I had a wedding to plan. Like I was busy.
No, exactly.
Um,
But I see. I think you are literally like that's what I think also is the deeper thing, especially like your life has gotten so to the point of like it's like when this is gonna be a really bad comparison.
okay, I'm scared. Go ahead.
It's like
I will
when,
take it
like,
first. I'll take it with a grain of
it's
salt.
like when the NBA players get any bitch they want, and then they start like having sex with like some scary stuff. Like they dive into like the bestiality and like those stories.
This
that you
is
said.
what you're comparing.
I'm saying, I'm taking it really extreme, but the issues that people have with some of that, where they can get anybody, so then they like whatever because it's like, oh, I can have anything I want. I feel like you kind of like reach that like really, really high with like especially like wedding and stuff where you're constantly having something to like work towards and like I have to spend money on this and like whatever. That then like I feel like now like that's all settled. Maybe you're like,
I should
Okay,
get
like,
pregnant.
I should, like, you just want more things to work on because you're like, you like being
I like being
stimulated.
I will
and
complain about being busy 24/7, but you take an ounce away my busyness and I'm a wreck.
yeah, exactly.
I love feeling needed. I love feeling like I can get things done. I love having
And
a
I
lot
think
going
like
on.
when you were working corporate, you were probably like getting
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
I
of
was
that.
working 80 hours a week.
But that's what I'm saying, because you were like, whatever. So then wedding planning and getting like doing all that craziness while also working your actual job and doing all of this as well, like kept you so overstimulated that now you're back to like a normal like workload stimulation level. And then you need something
yeah.
that, so then I think like moving like obviously keeps you like, we have to unpack this, we have to do this, we have to like, oh, we're doing this renovation to the house and da-da-da-da-da. So when you have like the house settled as well, then you're kind of like, okay, again, you're just at like a normal pace.
I love a project.
Yeah, so I just think find other projects. You could flip houses and you don't have
I
to
did
move
that.
into them. Okay, then you should do that. And you don't have to move. Except the problem is I think you just like you
I
flip the
would
house,
just-
then you
I would
don't want to
into
move
it,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to fix this.
Me neither. I should go back to therapy.
I
I should get a big break from therapy. Maybe I should go back.
don't think it's not like a bad, you're not doing anything bad. It's
No,
just
I'm
like,
not. Everything's fine and healthy and dandy. It's just
but like you could like figure out why, because it's like, I don't know.
yeah.
But it's not like a terrible problem to
No,
have.
it's
just
not.
like,
I should figure out what I want to pour into.
yeah.
It's not a house or a move. Look at us figuring things out.
Yeah. Really doing therapy here.
Yeah, this is basically what this is every single week, but just for us.
Yeah.
And you guys just happen to be
I don't
here.
know. Maybe people have like a similar issue. Like they have like a I don't know.
I always need the next thing.
Yeah.
I'm a planner. I love to plan.
Yeah. Yeah. You love like the next.
Maybe I should be a wedding planner.
You could. I think you'd really get annoyed with people.
Really?
Yeah. Like imagine a bridezilla. I think you'd do a good
I
job.
think I would
but
just be very selective with my clientele.
I guess, but I think like I don't know.
I'd be like, we're not going to vibe. And then they would want me more because I told them no.
You could. I think you'd be a good wedding planner for sure. I just think
my new venture.
I could see you doing that. Weddings by Jaz.
That's nice.
I think people would be. I think you would get
I
business.
would be a good wedding planner.
No, I think you would get a lot of business. Like people would see your wedding and be like, "Oh, like." I mean, granted, you would need to learn a lot.
Yeah, but like I could delegate.
Yeah.
You can do anything you set your mind to.
Yeah.
It's not about what you've done.
It's about what you do for others or whatever
the fuck that is.
he said. Yeah.
My go-to message when sending money on Cash App is always just a thank you. It's classic. It works every time. But one of the coolest things about Cash App is that you can design your own debit card. You can pick from a bunch of different colors and patterns, add your favorite stamps, doodles, or even you and your friends' inside jokes to make it totally unique to you. You also get exclusive savings on stuff you're already buying, like coffee, boba, video games, and more. And if you're the type who loves concerts, your Cash App card gets you early access to ticket sales for huge tours like Kendrick Lamar and SZA, Sabrina Carpenter, and so many more. Finally, no need to worry about random monthly charges or minimum balance requirements. Take control of your money today with Cash App. If you're between 13 and 17, you can still sign up. Just ask your parent or guardian for help to open a Cash App sponsored account. For a limited time, new Cash App customers over 18 years old can earn $10 if they use code THAT'SMONEY10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. If you're 13 to 17 years old, request a sponsored account from a parent guardian, sign up with code THAT'SMONEY10 and get $10 dropped into your account when you order and activate your Cash App card and send $5 or more to a friend within the first 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank member FDIC. Discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cashapp.legal/podcast for full disclosures.
Have you seen the Anthropology Rock on TikTok?
Yes, I want to do that to Kevin.
I know. I'm afraid Reed's like some.
But he would just be like, yeah, checks out. He wouldn't have any shock towards that.
Yeah. I don't know where we get a rock in New York City.
Go buy one in Anthropology.
I'm like, I think it'd be really funny, but I think you should do it. I think you should tell Kevin like a ridiculous price. Like, I think if you said $100, I think he'd be like, yeah, checks out. I think you need to say something like way more ridiculous. Like,
Okay.
like I think you should say like, bro, it was like $750. Like something like where he's like, whatever.
Why did you do that type of
Yeah.
thing?
Like, I don't know.
Period. Okay. I'm going to Kansas City this weekend.
Exciting.
I am excited. Never been there before. I've got a lot. I would like to I would like to go to all 50 states.
That's my goal.
But I'm like, I've actually been to a lot of random places I've never been this year. Like I've
Yeah.
added a lot of checks to my boxes of like states. So like maybe that my next like big thing will be like finishing it up. I would have to look at a map.
I would love
I'd
to
have to
join
look
you
at a
in
map
that.
that had the full name of this place on it because I don't know where shit is.
Okay. I would love to join you on that
That'd be a
because
fun series.
I know I was thinking that like we like
With all the time we have.
I know that's what I was gonna
We
say.
don't
We
have
don't
any
have the
time.
time, but I would love to do that because there's like places like I've never been to Utah. I had a layover there, but it doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
So I've never been to like Utah. I've never been to like some random like Seattle, Washington.
I've been
I know
there.
you've been there. That's the problem. I feel like
We could do some overlap. I
We
would be
could.
down for that. I
Okay.
could go back to Seattle.
okay. That's the thing though. It's just like Seattle's so far, and I'm like, I don't know.
I
But-
would love to go to Forks.
Oh, the
Oh, I'm also so excited because Twilight's going back in theaters for October and I did buy tickets.
exciting.
Yeah. So I love a movie,
That's like-
especially my favorite movie. I also never ever saw it in theaters because I didn't get into Twilight until like 5 years ago. No, like 8 years ago. I had never seen it. Then like one Thanksgiving, I sat down with some people and I watched all. I was like, who has been gatekeeping these from me? These
Okay.
are amazing. I don't think I was allowed to watch it when I was like a kid because like religion and stuff.
Oh,
But yeah, I was like, this is the best thing ever. And now I watch it whenever it's even like a little bit gloomy outside. I almost put it on today, but then I was like, I should wait.
it's gonna rain this whole week, so
But I was like, I should wait because I'm about to go in theaters. I don't want to like
Oh.
take away that joy.
True. Not that you've not seen it a million times.
But I've never seen it in theaters.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch
You
Twilight.
want to come with me?
I
have 2 tickets.
No, not
I have 2 tickets.
not to the movie. I don't love the movie theater like that. Like I don't give a
It
fuck.
could be a whole experience.
I'm good. I do a movie marathon at home, but I don't care to watch it in theaters at all. Like honestly, my attention span, like I've seen the movie a good amount of times. Like I'm good with just like watching it, like and like being able to go on my phone as well.
Mm,
Unless like
Okay.
I've really never seen a movie and it's something I really want to see. Like that's the only way I'm doing that commitment. in a
Okay.
theater.
that's fair. I saw the food. Like me, like getting really high and going to a movie and like getting some popcorn, just my dream date every single time.
Not for me.
Yeah, we differ in that way. We're also going to Vermont.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, we got a really cool like big house for us and our friends.
Yeah,
And making some better memories this time
Yeah.
around.
facts. I'm very excited to go. This house looks very cool, so
Yeah, it
will
should
be
be
really fun.
a really good time.
I'm going so excited. Still like planning the works. I have a brand trip in England that I'm going on and I'm so excited. Like I can say to the Cotswolds, which is like the countryside of England. So I'm
Yeah.
so excited to go on this trip. I was like a little bit nervous when like this trip came a while because it's like obviously been sick. So I was like, really hope I'm okay to go by then or whatever. I like cleared it with my doctor, approved to go on this trip, like travel. So I'm very excited for that. And then I think I'm also just because of the timing of it, gonna extend the trip. And I'm thinking we're gonna go to Copenhagen. Reed's gonna come meet me in Copenhagen, depending. Like, I don't know. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I've never been there before. I need to like whatever, but I haven't traveled in almost 3 months, I think,
That's crazy.
which is crazy because usually I'm on a plane like
Like every week.
every week, every other week, like this entire year. So it's been a very huge like lifestyle change, obviously. And I will say, like, although I sometimes like I don't want to say complain, but I would feel like, oh, I'm very thrown out of a routine with traveling. And like I would feel really anxious about traveling just because I do have like flight anxiety. At the end of the day, I'm like, okay, now that I've like seen what I needed to see with the not traveling, I am like, okay, I would love to get back into it because I do really miss it. I do love, love, love to travel. Sometimes it just can be like a lot when it's
Yeah.
really like back to back to back. I don't handle that the best, but I feel like before, like I got sick right after a trip or whatever, and then I've been sick for obviously months. And I feel like that whole time, like I do remember like, I don't want to say being ungrateful, but I just was like, like, oh, like I need some time at home. I need a
Well,
break.
it is a little exhausting. Like it is.
It
Like
is.
it takes a lot out of you to be on a plane and all the time changes like every single week and like trying to get everything done like
And-
the 2 days you were at home and then begin the next plane. You get told that you're leaving the very last minute. So like I think you're at home for 4 days, but like, then you
Yeah.
get home and like you'd be here in 2 days, and then you're leaving. It's just like, it can be a lot.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, like when we were right before I got like very sick and stuff, like we were literally out of the country for like an entire month every week on different like time changes each way and stuff. So it was like just a huge like obviously you get super tired and jet lagged and all of that too. And then like whatever. But anyway, I wasn't ungrateful. I was obviously still so grateful if it was my life, but it was almost like a little bit just, I was like, oh my God, like I need a break. And then I got my break and I had it and I've seen what I needed to see. And now it's like made me super appreciative and like grateful for my ability that this job allows me to travel and stuff. Not that I already was grateful. I'm not saying I wasn't, but it just really gave me a new level of appreciation, I will say. So I'm like very much been itching to go on a trip and I'm like very excited for this trip and to like be able to travel for the first time in months, just because again, like I felt so bad for so long that I'm like really excited to not feel bad and to be able to like have a new experience and go somewhere fun and actually do something fun because I've had such a horrible
Yeah,
last
a few
couple of
months.
months. So I'm really excited for that. And yeah, I need to plan the other part, kind of my extension from the brand trip of the trip or whatever. But I'm really excited and can't wait to go to some new places and use my passport.
I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, I'm really excited. My dog sitter bill is gonna be
Hefty.
hefty.
Yeah.
With 3 dogs, you really realize like
It shit adds up.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Even the difference between you're obviously getting a new taste of this. The difference between 2 and 3 really
It's a
does.
big jump. Yeah. I don't,
Yeah.
ugh.
It's really not fun. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, because it's like per night per dog, and you're like, oh,
Yeah. And I've been gone, like you haven't been
Yeah,
traveling, but
you've been-
I've been gone
yeah,
a
you have.
lot. And it's been like, Kevin's been also like gone on some stuff with me, or like has a work trip and stuff too. So like it's just like
and you have like weddings coming up and
Ye-
stuff too. Like,
yeah, like we're gone like the next like 2 weeks, literally. So like the dogs are just staying at the dog sitter.
yeah,
But I'm so happy to have a dog sitter who, like loves them so much, and the dogs like love her and them so much that they just have such a great time. It makes it way easier to like
yeah,
to have the job that we do with all the travel.
yeah. And yeah, you're going to Kansas City this weekend. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Kevin's actually going to Utah.
period.
Um,
That's really funny.
Yeah, so I'm excited to check that place off, and yeah,
Going to the Chiefs. Can you
Yeah.
say that?
I'm going to the Chiefs game.
Yeah.
I went to Chiefs game last night. Also, I went to the Giants Chiefs game. So 2
You're on a
weekends in
tour.
a row of Sunday football with the Chiefs.
That'll be fun. I
Yeah.
feel like their energy at the game will be like very.
Yeah, I've always heard great things about like
Yeah.
what is it, Arrowhead Stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's when he was like, I want you to see me rock it in Arrowhead Stadium. Like I saw you, whatever. When like Taylor and him were like on the podcast,
Oh,
chat,
God.
whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited for that.
That'll be really fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Think I'm gonna go. I haven't been to the house in weeks.
Yeah,
Think I'm going there this weekend. I'm in all of September. And honestly, September is like the most fantastic month out there. Like and October, it's really gorgeous. But we've obviously had so much in the city and whatnot. So I think we're
Yeah.
just gonna go for a couple days. I want to do like a fall activity. I want to do like a apple orchard or like a pumpkin patch moment. So
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do something like that out there.
just let me know where you go so I can go in like a couple weekends from now.
Yeah. What week?
I'm gonna go like the 17th weekend of the whatever
Okay.
that is. Like
Okay.
I'm gonna be out there. So
Okay,
I'm
I'll be
gonna
out
do
there too.
something. Maybe you should just wait.
We can go, but well, I'll be busy that weekend.
What are you doing? Oh,
You know what
sorry,
I'm
shut the
doing.
fuck up, idiot. Yeah. So
Really excited.
fun.
Yeah, if you have any Long Island, Hamptons, even like North Fork pumpkin patch recommendations, let us know.
Yeah.
Apple orchards,
Any of
any
that
of the
stuff.
fall things.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weather's been like really nice here. I feel like it's been like not too hot finally. Like I feel like September is usually a little bit warmer, so
I think it's been hot. I'm always hot.
I've been hot when I'm sleeping like really, really bad. It's a side effect of my prednisone. It's really random, but like I usually am freezing during the night, and like I've never had a night sweat in my life, and like I've been waking up like cheeks red, like feeling
wow.
damp. Like I don't love it. I literally like
That's different for you.
it is. I've been having a fan blowing on me like the whole night, so I'm like, I need this.
Oh, jeez, that
Yeah.
sucks. Well, thanks guys for listening. Thanks for hanging. See you next week.
Bye.